Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Brian here. Hope you guys are doing okay. Today we're gonna be reacting to We Best Love Fighting Mr. Second episode number 2. You guys have been raving about this episode. In particular, you guys were saying keep an eye out for Sam's acting because I mentioned during season 1 that Yu's acting was top tier and you guys agreed, and you also said wait until you watch episode 2 of season 2 because you will see Sam's acting ability will be in full display. So I mean, if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. So anyways, guys, before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, his screensaver. I'm too timid to what? I'll face it. I know. Because it was unexpected. I still can't believe I'm already watching this. Ay. Oh yeah? You think I'll submit to you? The way he says that, attractive. I don't see you resisting. Oh. Because he wanted to do it and he caught himself. That was close. Mm-hmm. He does, obviously. Of course. But also he's mad and angry. Who wouldn't be if you were ghosted for 5 years? You know? Mm.
没关系啊，心情更好就好。怎么可以没关系？没有10次米其林3星，绝不原谅。
That's a businessman right there. Nothing is for free. I love that he has both of them following him all the time. Good morning.
什么早餐？
还没呢，你可以帮我买吗？
认真？
当然啊，不然呢？
好。吃什么？吃粥养胃。哦，对了，评委，他空腹不可以有搭配，帮我看着。
I know, they're like, our boss is being their secretary.
因为我要喝咖啡，去帮我买。有事情跟你说。
嗯。
看到什么？看到没有？
看到什么？是眼前有业障吗？
人家直男根本就已经在那陈毅那边了，对你表示我们裁员裁定了。那我怎么跟我老婆交代？
第一个会不会是我啊？是你做怎么事情？
不行啊。
He's so odd.
不用工作的。
I am so intrigued by his character. The way he's sitting, the way he acts, his whole demeanor is so unique.
你要告诉我，经过一个晚上的沉淀，你就决定跟他复合？
啊？
继续说吧，你到底在想什么
I don't think you understand.
你只是我的特助，管那么多。
我不是管那么多，这样公私不分。要是交接过程出什么 trouble， 背锅的肯定是我跟炳伟啊，到时候被 fire 的是我们。
有事我会扛。
你扛什么？说不定连你都被砍。说吧，到底想要做什么？好啊，不说是不是？
我要在他以为已经复合的时候耍了他，告诉他我并没有原谅，一切都是假的。我要他知道让人背叛的痛苦。
有必要做到这个地步吗？
但他确保我的信任踩在地上，那就是你，你会点头？
点头？我会扭断他的头，不止上面。
Oh my god. Both heads. Trojan man. Oh my god. Oh, he heard that. Oh.
请进。我的早餐呢？还好，在桌上。谢谢。
So he doesn't know that Gao Shi overheard him talking about him. That he's just pretending. Oh, that's painful. So he's doing this for nothing, and he knows it too. Imagine you're trying to pursue your ex, and your ex is making you believe that all your efforts are working and paying off, only to find out that your ex is playing you because your ex wants to make you feel how he felt. Ouch.
好吃吗？很好吃啊。好吃就好。
Oh, Gao Shi. Oh, poor baby. He's mad.
怎么了？
Your eyes are so beautiful.
没事。
Say it. I can already feel something brewing, something bad. Oh, here's Doc. That is a nice setup. A bar by the lake. My God. Poor Gao Shi.
高志德，你打算将计就计， 你每天找他吃饭，
Actually, the right one.
甚至送他回家，他都没有拒绝。他想让你越陷越深，让你觉得最幸福的时候愈纠结，让你一刀毙命。
谢谢你。
你不要期待随着时间能假戏真做回到从前。10年5年的问题摆在人之间。唯一的办法就让他知道，不联络，不是因为你甩他，而是你不能找。
我必须要遵守约定。
那种约定不遵守的吧，你根本就达不到。
谁说我达不到？干嘛？
你病很重，你说过他恨你。
But he loves him.
恨是什么？恨就是还有爱。
Oh, tears.
只有一丁点也好。
Oh yeah. He's so heartbroken. He's out. He's out. Oh, I guess not.
附近好吃的宵夜在哪？
哎，小英。
Oh my god.
终于找到你了！你说过不放弃就有机会。这些年来我一直在找你。
Oh my god.
好久不见。
Long time
你
no
过得
see.
好吗？
Oh my god, so close, dude.
回答我的问题，你过得好吗？
很好，放开。
不要。
They're like the complete opposite of each other.
不要再躲我了，我已经找你12年呢。
12 years?
我没有让你找，12年前我选择离开，12年后，答案也一样。
裴守义，我不会放弃。 你听到了吗？
Dude,
我不会放弃。
bless your soul, sweetheart, because that is a long time. Oh
高斯，高斯，你在这里干嘛？
Hi. Hi. He's so cute.
我去忙工作。
给我买宵夜。
我现在没时间。
Oh, he even brought him food. Wow.
你以为我刚睡你喝酒啊？我要去工作。我走了。
I said he ain't going nowhere.
张吉祥。
I Dude, you're a mess.
你先休息一下吧，我去讲吧。
He's strong. Ui. Strong.
谁啊？不要再闹了，告诉你。我说了不要再闹了。 去美国。对不起。我们再一次好不好？我们重来一次好不好？去美国之后到底发生了什么事啊？到底怎么回事？
哎。 His tears. They're so good.
Listen. 你在折磨我，告诉他。 是你在折磨我。没事。
The way they use tears in this series.
不知道耶。
啊？
很怪，你说什么？我不想知道。
Is he gonna tell him? It's there. He's fighting it. It's there. Oh my gosh. I feel warm. He's fighting it. He's fighting it. God, I swear to God. Son of a bitch, he's so good. Look at so sensual. Like, who wouldn't fall for that? I don't care how mad you are. If he's doing that shit to you, like, he makes you feel everything. Yep, that's it. Game over for you, see? Wow. I mean, this is insanity. So it's him now submerged. Oh my god, they did the damn thing. Oof. I feel like this is gonna complicate things. And he was drunk, so he's probably gonna regret it. Damn. Yeah. Those eyes are so beautiful.
因为是有客人要的盥洗用品，你整理一下就走吧。
昨天晚上。
你记得昨晚发生什么事吗？
Did you? Oh my god.
都是。
考试的，你怎么会下车？你进了未月月厅，你对我好是不是啊？
Huh?
洗天呢？
Wait.
刚做的约定是什么？
What is this now? Wait a second. Alright. Definitely lived up to its hype. Going into episode 2, I knew that this was the episode to watch out for because a lot of you were saying that Brian, you need to watch episode 2 and keep an eye out for Sam because he will blow your mind. And boy oh boy, his acting in this episode was... I'll get to that in a sec, but you guys were 100% spot on. Episode 2 was amazing. Right off the bat, opening scene, it picked up where it left off from episode 1. Gao Shi telling Zutsuyi, I will continue to pursue you. I'll do what it takes. Regardless of how mad you are, I will do what it takes just for both of us to be together again. And Gao Shi was doing that in a way that was so seductive, very seductive, and you can tell that it took every ounce of Zutsuyi's energy to resist that because it was so compelling. Zutsuyi was like, no, hold your ground, it's not real, he messed up, don't fall for it. So Zutsuyi is pretending to make an effort to get back with Gao Shi, but really his real motives is to dump him the moment he thinks that they're together again. That's kind of cruel, but I get where he's coming from and I get what he's doing it. He even mentioned that he wants Gao Shi to feel how he felt when he left them for 5 years. He wants Gao Shi to feel how hurt he was. He really wants him to feel what it feels like to be betrayed. They didn't really say goodbye to each other because the agreement was he will be back in 2 months, and then 2 months turned into 5 years. So, I mean, imagine being in Zhou Ziyi's situation. I would be pissed too. I totally understand where he's coming from and why he's doing it. Even though Gao Shi mentioned that he has his reasons, he didn't really elaborate on that. And to be quite honest, it better be a really good reason to justify why he was gone for so long without any explanation. So it better be a good reason. But obviously Gao Shi was there and he overheard what Zhou Ziyi was trying to do. So he understandably felt devastated. I mean, who wouldn't feel devastated when, you know, you thought you were, you know, on the right track trying to get back with your ex, and then only to find out that your ex was actually just playing a game to really hurt you eventually. So that was devastating for him, but he was very determined to win him over and win him back, and that wasn't going to deter him. And then when Gao Shi showed up at Zhou Ziyi's house, completely trashed, completely drunk, I could not take my eyes off of him. I was so anxious to find out what he was gonna say next, what he was gonna do next. Just like Zhou Ziyi, I also want to know what the hell happened. Why didn't you come back after 2 months? What happened in the US? I had all these questions that Zhou Ziyi was probably asking himself too. And that hi.
Hi.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't. I had to watch that over and over again. I just had to. Probably one of the cutest things I have ever seen, ever. Like, I'm not trying to exaggerate, but the way it was delivered was just, I died. The way he delivered that tiny little line, looking up with his eyes wide open and with the biggest smile, I melted, I disintegrated, I went to heaven, and then I woke up at a bus stop on Hollywood Boulevard. Like, it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was, I don't know. But probably one of my favorite scenes of the entire series up to this point, including season 1. It was just, I can't. And the way Gao Shi was grabbing Zhou Ziyi and reeling him back in was so powerful. Figuratively speaking, I felt the gravitational pull of Gao Shi's performance. It was just so captivating. This boy can act. I know you guys warned me about this. I had to see it for myself, and he did not disappoint. Just the raw performance that he delivered was just out of this world. And he's just one of those actors that every time he's on screen, he just commands attention. It's hard to look away because he's just that compelling. And then, I don't know if this is intentional, but the way they utilize tears, specifically Gao Shi and Zhou Ziyi's tears in this series, is so brilliant. It's unlike anything I've seen before. For example, on episode 5 in season 1, during the bridge scene where Zhou Ziyi was confessing his love for Gao Shi, he's like holding onto this railing of the bridge and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, and then as soon as he's done with that, he started crying, and then they show you his side profile and you can just see the teardrop from his face. It almost feels like a heavy weight was just lifted off of his shoulder, that it was so satisfying to watch. And then on that same scene, the bridge scene, when they're finally making out and both of them were visibly very emotional about the situation, and then the light started hitting their tears. The light literally highlighted their tears and in turn highlighted their emotions. Again, it was just so satisfying to watch. I'm not entirely sure if that was intentional, but had the light not been there, had their tears not been glistening, I don't know if I would have felt the same way I felt when watching that scene. So intentional or not, I mean, the light just added so much drama to that scene. It was amazing. And then on season 2, episode 2, this episode, again, the tears were used brilliantly. During that scene where Gao Shi was on top of Zhou Ziyi with his hand over his mouth, you could see that Gao Shi's tears started falling onto Zhou Ziyi's face. I mean, that scene was so powerful. I can't stop saying it, but it was so powerful. The way the tears were utilized in the series almost feels like putting an exclamation point at the end of a sentence. It puts so much focus and emphasis on that scene that really highlighted the emotions that they're trying to convey. I know a lot of people were really excited about Gao Shi's performance, which is one of the best performances by a single actor in a BL series. I'm putting him in the same category as Bilkin from I Told Sunset About You. Bilkin to me is the gold standard, a great actor within the BL community. Sam's acting here is off the charts. He's so good in this episode. Yu also held his own. I mean, next to Sam. I mean, after seeing Sam deliver such a powerful and captivating performance, as an audience, it's such a joy to watch, but as a screen partner, I can't even imagine how intimidating that must be for some, but not for you. We know what Yu is capable of doing. I mean, from season 1, we've already established that he is a force to be reckoned with. And in this series, it was no exception. He still delivered a very strong performance. During the confrontation scene, Sam was reaching his peak and he was crying, tears started falling. There was not a single flinch that came out of Yu's face. It was just laser focused. He stayed in character and sustained the level of intensity. This episode really highlighted their acting abilities. This is a great example of two lead actors seamlessly complementing each other. I mean, they worked so well together on screen that they were essentially pulling each other upwards with every lines they throw at each other. It was amazing. As a result of their compelling performances, they were able to elevate that particular scene to new heights. It was just so mesmerizing to watch. I mean, Sam and Yu are powerhouse actors individually, but together, oh my god. On screen, their combined force is, I don't even know how to explain, explosive, I guess? Sky's the limit. They're just that good. And the love scene, oh my god. Without even being raunchy, it was so beautifully done. The way it was executed was as smooth as butter. I'm not trying to be immature about it. It was so sensual, so intoxicating, so emotional, heartbreaking, and satisfying at the same time. It was so well balanced. I don't know how they did that, but it was done beautifully. I mean, the kissing scene, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, you guys saw it. Seeing Gao Shi just rubbing his nose against Zhu Suyi with hand over his mouth, Zhu Suyi staring straight at Gao Shi, and then all of a sudden tears started falling. It was oddly satisfying to watch. The intensity of that scene, the magnitude of their attraction towards each other was in full display here. Chemistry was everything here. Their chemistry was undeniably strong. I felt how they were feeling, you know, how much they missed each other because they hadn't seen each other for so long. And that underwater scene that followed their kissing scene was so symbolic of how they both felt for the past 5 years. It was just one great scene after another. It was, I don't know how they did it. And then Zhu Suyi's dad walks in. Out of nowhere, after everything was already fine, it looked like everything was going towards the right direction, Zhu Suyi's dad walks in and then delivers a zinger. You broke your promise. What? What promise? I have so many questions. Where? Why? How? WTF? I don't know. What agreement did they make with each other? And whatever it was, clearly it was evident that they didn't want Zhu Suyi to know about it. Now what? So, assuming that Gao Shi and Zhu Suyi did a damn thing, and they are now, hypothetically speaking, working towards getting back together again, I wonder if Zhu Suyi's dad and Gao Shi's agreement with each other is going to make Zhu Suyi pull back away from Gao Shi again. Things were going so well. Why? There are so many layers here. I'm so excited to see episode 3 and the rest of the series because episode 2 just opened up a can of worms and I want answers. Guys, what do you think? Without spoiling the series for me, because I know you guys have already seen it, and so far you guys have been so gracious and kind for not spoiling this series for me. Thank you for again allowing me to enjoy this series on my own pace. With that being said, that concludes our video for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. Until then, see you later.